Man, this is too fast for me. What? There's warm-ups? Alright, yo, hello, welcome everyone to 6WC World Cup 2026 group stage, Group D. I am not even done with the announcement of the thing. Hold on. I think there are warm-ups. I think both teams will have one warm-up each. I don't know whose warm-up this is. But Brazil vs Japan should be a maybe one-sided match, maybe not one-sided match. I don't know, we will see, because the seed difference is kind of big for a group stage match, 11 versus 21. Brazil here with the higher seed at 11 and Japan at 21. Alright, thing is all done. Let's have a look at both of these teams and where they are standing right now. Because as the group is looking at right now, Japan is third in the group while Brazil is first. Brazil already has 2 wins in the bag, so getting past this group stage should be no issue for them. For Japan, however, they already have a loss, and they need to get some wins here because Argentina also has 1 loss and 2 wins. If they want to compete with Argentina here, they need to win this match. So is that possible? Who knows? Japan has all 3 of their group stage matches in one day today, which I don't know why they're doing this, but I mean, respect to them. It's already, right now it's like 7 PM, almost 8 PM their time in Japan, and then after this they still have another match which is like late at night. Well, good luck to them. Not looking too bad on this warm-up though. Oh, and the instantly switch. Oh hell no. Okay, I know this is from Brazil. Alright, I don't know any of these players. So we got Otavio, Hypervis, Starking, Yukiyama. Wait, I have an interest. Wait, I have... Where can I do the teams? Hold on, I need to figure this out. Is it on a map? Oh, alright. The Team Brazil has Otavio, Looping. Wait, I know Looping. That guy has been playing for a couple of years now. Briar, Starking, Hypervis, Chikomi, Lanfins, and Jotampa. Meanwhile, Japan has Yuigahama Sorata, Yabai Yaju Senpai, Miski, Yukiyama, Yoshi, Shiumano, Never FC, goated name, LPLSS. Alright. Let's see what this abomination of a warm-up is. I think Brazil always has some funny warm-ups in the World Cups. At least as how I'm remembering it. They do. What is this one? Empuda, Gangster, difficulty. MC Flavinho. Alright, Japan after this also has to play against Hong Kong. They did lose their match against Argentina. So the head-to-head there is already not looking good between Argentina and Japan. But I mean, even if Japan does not win here and probably end up 3rd or 4th in the group, they still advance to the loser's bracket of the round of 16. So there's at least that. It's not entirely over for them. But of course they would wish to get some win here. to go in with some confidence at least into the bracket stages. Alright, let's see what this is. The star rating is also very, very fun after Hard Rock. Also, it's a no mod star rating because it has a star on it. Anyway, it's a jump map. Yabai has 92% on hit and Hard Rock is hitting the jumps. Hold on, what misses on the last one? Hold on, bro, it's locked in. No one else really coming close to their accuracy. 93% on hit and Hard Rock. Like the only other person on Brazil that matches this, that's who we can see is Hypervis on no mod 86. That's the closest one. There, Yabai is locked in. So let's see how this is coming on. The warm-ups are done. The match is finally starting. It's now the actual match. Now that's what it counts. The real maps are starting. Only A rank on Yabai, at least from who we can see. I'm sure there are other players in the lobby who are playing. But yeah, we shall see how this goes. Alright, there are protects, there are bans. 2 bans per team, 1 protect per team. We cannot quite see the map pool here, so we have to look at the map pool on a second screen. Alright. We can also have a quick look at the stats of each of these teams, just so we can somewhat guess where the strategies are going. And with Brazil, you see a very, very good team on all of the skill sets. There is nothing really standing out, maybe the technical and reading abilities a little bit, but apart from that, everything is consistent in a line. That's what a great team looks like. And Japan on the other side are very specialized, and this specialization is something that they can work with. They have good aim. I mean, we just saw Yabai having insane aim on the warm-up. They got good precision, which, I mean, if you got good aim stats, then good precision makes sense. That's something you can definitely go into. And then they got a little bit of stamina. Everything else is not looking like a strong point against Brazil here. So they might just lean more into those aim things, aim, precision, maybe in Hard Rock. We shall see. Also, why is this map the last one? Why is the last one? I have to hear this now for 5 minutes. Hell nah. Yo, referee, please. Please put on the tiebreaker Usao or something, man. I don't want to listen to this. Alright, what will the protects be? I'm guessing for Brazil probably something reading leaning. They're going to Hidden 1 and Japan is going to DT2. Okay, I see. No, this is telling me absolutely nothing. Japan, they have a little bit of stamina, but they don't have speed stats. Which I'm guessing these stats are off of the qualifiers. I don't know how good they did in the last match. But I think probably every map for Japan is a gamble. While Brazil is trying to figure out maps that they can use that aren't a gamble. That's just how it goes as a higher seed and as a lower seed in these matchups. But this is low star rating, this is a group stage pool. You never know, everything can happen. Teams at lower seeds can somehow pull out 3-way FCs, you never know. And I mean, Brazil has no pressure. They are at the top at the leaderboard right now, at the group. 2 wins. They have zero pressure. They can just play how they want. They can just figure out something, maybe put some other players on different skill sets, get them ready for this bracket stage. That's what they are mainly looking at right now. Alright, and we have the first band from Brazil here. And it's going to be instantly the no mod 1 band. It makes sense. You don't want to give your lower seeded opponents opportunity to gamble their ways into a couple of map wins. No mod 1 usually at this rank range is a very high gamble. Aim consistency, it's aimey, the farm map nonetheless. You know how this goes. Pretty much everyone can play this, especially at the star rating. But let's see what Japan will ban. And they got 2 bans in a row. This is ABBA apparently. And they're going with the reading band. Okay, Hidden 2 is gone, as well as the Nomad 5 being gone. It makes a lot of sense why they are banning those. If you look at Brazil, they are really good on reading. And if you look at Japan, they might not be as good on reading. And the Nomad 5 is also TS5 Area 8, if you don't know. So there's also reading gone. Is there any reading left, or are there only 2 reading maps? I mean, there's still 3 more 2, but that's really it. There's only 1 more reading map that Brazil can lean into. We'll see if they end up choosing that one, or if they go with another route. But first up, they got their next ban, the second ban. And if they ban Nomad 1, DT2 was protected by Japan. Honestly, I don't know if they go with DT1, but they are going for DT1. Alright, that's fair enough. DT1 ban, there we go. The aim, the reading. All these teams know the strength of the other. And now we shall see what the picks are going. Look like Japan. They have the first pick now in this match. Let's see if they can continue with some map wins, or if this goes in a one-sided victory. Hopefully not. I don't want to see that. Please faster, please be faster. I don't know how long I've been hearing this song for. Yo ref, please. Let me look at the pool real quick. What is the banger actually? Hold on. Oh wait, 3 mod 2 is the banger. But they're going 3 mod 1, okay. 3 mod 1 is also good. Dance, Gavin, Dance. Always has some banger songs, banger maps in Osu. And this one is going to be a 218 BPM map. It's 2.5 minutes. 3.5 circle size, which balances out the hard rock and the hidden. Okay, we don't need the stats anymore. We can show the players instead. I don't know if there's a map pool command on the second channel, but I can give you the sheet. Alright. Let's have a look at how the mods are looking like. I'm guessing with the Hidden 2 Nomad 5 ban, even though this is not low AR, I am guessing Japan may not want to use as much of the Hidden. And as they are very hard rock Or as they are good in hard rock, at least Yabai will probably use the hard rock. I guess maybe they will lean more into hard rock and hidden here. Especially since the circuit size is not really that high, it's only 3.5 on normal. Meaning on the hard rock that's like what? 4, 5? 4.7? Something like that. So it's not really that much. Alright, we are seeing the people readying up, joining in, readying the squads. We got Otavio, Star King, Shikomi and Raya for Brazil on the first map against Yukiyama, Yabai, Shiomana and Never FC. I don't know if it's Yabai or Yabaya, Yabayaju Senpai, I don't know what to call or how the other commentators called the person, but should be fine. Alright, we got Brazil with 2 hard rocks and an easy. The easy multiplier on this map is 2.2. So Briar trying to show off here. And then Japan, you got the hidden, the hard rock and the hidden hard rock on Never FC. So Japan with a slight overmod here on the hidden hard rock. And then Brazil with that easy here. Having not a single hidden on their side. Everyone on Brazil plays with with their hit circuits or approach circuits on. Alright, as this is on laser scoring or laser overlay, the multiplier is not calculated in, so we have to add some score on Briar. But even without that, Brazil is leading the way with 99% on all of them, except for Briar on 98, a little bit behind. Japan, however, 95 on Yabaya and Yukiyama on 96%. Never FC on only 89% accuracy. Not looking too good. Also broke earlier on, so it's a 4-way FC versus 3-way FC. And Japan, because of the accuracies, are not gaining as much score as Brazil does. The Brazilian players are just gaining so much more score. The map is not that long either, it's already halfway now. Goes by really quick, and Briar finds a break. But that's easy FC gone here. Still have the multiplier, so the score lead, even though it is shifting, it is much higher than it's looking like right now. There's still like 130k between these teams. Both teams now with pretty respectable combos. Japan has a combo lead. Still not the score lead though, because of the accuracies. And then FC breaks again. Otavio and Shikomi both with really great scores here with the hard rock. Otavio still holding on to the FC on 99.5% accuracy. If they end up FCing like this, that's over 1 million score for them. And then Star King, a really good anchor on the no mods here, still holding on to the FC close to the 99%. The score lead is now on Japan's side, you might think, but it's not. Brazil is still winning right now because of this 2.2 multiplier on Briar, gaining more than 200,000 score difference. They have like close to 300,000 score difference now, so the score lead is like 50k in favor of Brazil, and they are going to win this. Otavio FC with 1 million scores, Star King FC with the no mods. And even though Japan has 3 FCs, it's unfortunately not enough for them. Both teams with great team scores. But the easy multiplier is what carries the weight. And that should be the points to Brazil. Making it 1-0. Like that, you don't really need to calculate with easy. Because the score difference was like 60k, And with a 2.2 multiplier, 300k, already times 2, that's already enough. Alright, that's the win for Brazil. Pretty good first pick. Oh. Yo, this is so confusing, man. Laser is instantly switching. Alright. Surely this happened to other streamers too. Alright, Brazil 1-0 up. What is their strategy now going forward? It's their pick now, this was a break point. Japan losing on their own first pick. Now Brazil, it's your turn. They probably don't go into their protect right away. They are good technical players, and technical skill sets are what differentiates good teams from alright teams. You're higher seeded, your technical ability should be way higher than that of a lower seeded team. Meaning Brazil, you should probably lean into the more technical skill sets, maybe into like a normal 4, go with the tech. That's probably what I would suggest to them. But at this point, they're 2-0 up in the group stage. They can just pick whatever they like. It's going to end up being the normal 4 actually. So I am right on the dot. And this should technically be in very big favor of Brazil. Also, even though this is a low star rating pool, I don't recognize around half the map's pools. Oh, that's a good sign to me. But this mode 4 already sounds like a banger. Players seem excited. Let's see how this one goes. The Brazilian players seem very excited about this one. Alright, we got one player change on Brazil. Hypervisk is making their debut into the match. And then for Japan, I think Shiomano didn't play the previous match. I think Yoshi also didn't. So a couple of change-ups in the rosters here for the No Mod 4. This map is completely different to what we just played before on the 3mod1. So let's see how these teams will adapt to a new skill set here. Alright, but the map is not really that long. It's only 2 minutes. There's probably just a couple of KIs. And those are the ones you need to be careful about. Here's one of them. No player finding a break early on here on the KI. Looking really good, but the accuracy is again, just like it's mod 1, is very much in favor of Brazil. The players are just way more confident or comfortable on this type of map. Yukiyama finds first break for Japan. First break of the lobby, and this is now giving a big lead to Brazil. Already 150k score difference on their side. Japan still has 3 FCs, so if Brazil finds a few breaks, it can still go over, but let's see how this goes. Next KI section, longer sliders. Now you need to be careful to hit this circle end, the slider end. And everyone is holding it together. Yukiyama is also recovering now really well. Hypervisk is finding a break. That's the trade of the break earlier. But it needs to be more. Shikomi finds a break. And now there is a possibility, a door has opened, 219k score difference, and Brazil with only 2 FCs against 3 and a recovering combo on Japan. It is doable for Japan, but they need to hold through the ending. They don't have the accuracies to get high scores, so they need all the combo in the world now. Even one break could mean an end on the map. And let's go, last PI section. Can they bring this back? Can they do it? Still holding on to the 3-way FC. Japan! Is it a breakpoint against a breakpoint? And it is! 3-way FC. And a reverse choke from Yukiyama. That's 7 S ranks in the lobby. And Japan gets the point back, allowing no breakpoints. Not allowing them to take on the match. 1-1 now. Very good accuracies on Braya and Otavio on the Brazilian side, but accuracies don't win matches. Combo does, and Japan executing that really well here. 3 FCs, all under 900k, but who cares? A win is a win. Alright, let's see. Japan, it's your pick next. I think Protect is a little bit early now. But if you like your tapping, you might go into normal 2, but no, they're going to DT2. I would have said it's maybe a bit too early. They won the breakpoints back. It's basically the best of 7 match now. Back on 0. But it is what they are deciding to do. They need some confidence, I guess, on their own picks. They don't want to get in our breakpoints. DT2, the speed map you might want to say, is only 1 minute and 13 seconds long, meaning every single miss has a big impact on your score. There's only 700 combo. It's 230 BPM, so it's definitely on the higher end of the star rating of what you can pull as a speed map. And because it's short, it allows for a bit more longer bursts or a bit more bursts than usual, you might expect. So let's have a look. DT2 it is. Tampa making a debut into the match for Brazil here. And on Japan you see Mitsuki making their debut into the match. So again, some roster changes here. It's nice to see some roster changes, because that means both of these teams have some roster depth, and that's always a great thing to see. Alright, it's time. Now don't blink, this is only a 1 minute map. You need combo, because yes, there's only 700 combo, so you need every combo you can get, and also you need accuracy. This is DT, this is double time. If you don't have accuracy, you have a very low score. Very low score. And this is a speed map after all, so accuracy is king. But let's see how this one goes. Japan throughout this match has had the lower accuracy on both the maps so far, but this is their Protect. You are sure they are confident on this one. But yeah, early on it's the lead for Brazil again, just like every other map. But let's see if the combos can be held from Brazil. Mitsuki finds the first break here on Japan. The map is already close to halfway done, but it's not looking too good. A break now, they see it, they see the break. 230,000 score difference on the side of Brazil. I know Japan, they need to pray there's some break from Brazil, because this is their Protect. This is the map they should be most comfortable on, most confident on. But they are losing it right now. Brazil, they're taking this one to their side, 99% on all the players almost. Japan again having some difficulties with the accuracy, which is killing their scores, even with the 3-way FC. And at this point, this map is over. 500,000 score difference. There's nothing more to gain. And Brazil again get a breakpoint here. Japan, second map that they can't win on their own. And there's a 4.6 million team score from Brazil. 4 FCs. I mean, it's unlucky to Japan. They got like 1 break in, but also, even if Miski did FC, your accuracies wouldn't have made the cuts. Brazil, all of them got 1.1 million. Otavio almost got an SS. So that's unlucky to Japan. They probably just hope that Brazil gets 1 miss. It's a gamble after all. You're the lower seed. It's alright. You can gamble a little bit. Unlucky to them. But good for Brazil. Let's see how this goes. Surely we are not just getting breakpoints here. Now Brazil needs to win their own pick, and it's going to be the normal 3, not going with the protect. Going again with a bit more of a technical skill set, showing what they are good at. The alternate. The banger map, Outlaws. This map is a little bit longer than the previous maps we have seen. It's 3 minutes. And it's also a pretty consistent map, if I remember correctly. So it really just tests your consistency on the alternate skill set, which we have not seen yet in this matchup so far. We shall see how both these teams will do in that. Oh. I hate laser. Damn, I didn't know this map has a 4.9 star difficulty. I think I only know the 6 star difficulty. Interesting. Shall see how much of alternate there really is in this map, but usually it should have quite a bit. It's 135 BPM, so it's low enough that you can put quite a bit of alternates in this star range. It is on a lengthy end, but should be alright. Alright, let's see. This time Japan has the early lead, very confusingly. The other maps, Brazil was in the lead early on, but that lead is going back over to Brazil now, though it is a bit shifty. But that's just the intro section. First 200 combo, everyone is doing quite alright, except for Shiomano. Was catching some early difficulties. Landpins trades it though, so it's 3 FCs versus 3 FCs now. Making it still a 50-50. And we still have not even come close to the Ki section, which is coming up now. This is the Ki section. Miski with a lot of 50s, but Landpins finds a break again. This should give some combo leads here to Japan. The score lead is not going over though because of the accuracies. Same story as every single map we have seen so far. Landpin's really struggling though. If there's one more break from Brazil, this is going over to the Japanese side. But the other Brazilian players are just so great at this one. 99.5% on Briar, Starking 99.5 as well. Otavio with 98 has been doing really well in the whole match so far. But Starking now finds a break, and this is the opening Japan needed. This is the potential of another breakpoint. We're halfway off the map now. There's 1.5 minutes still to play. Shiomano finds a break, but it's not the FC. Still 3 FCs remaining for Japan against the 2 of Brazil. There is a good recovery on land pins now, which is not getting the score too far away. But with only Shiomano breaking, it's not quite enough. Starking breaks again. And now there's just one more Ki section. Can Japan get another breakpoint? This would be 4 breakpoints in a row so far in this match. But they need to lock in. They know their scores. They know their FCs are important. The 3 players of Japan, they need to hold. They are the anchor of a potential breakpoint here. Potential success story. Landpins finds a break. But it's still 2 FCs versus only 2. Yukiyama finds a break. Now it's Miski and Yabaya against Braya and Otavio. The score lead is slightly shifting over to Brazil, maybe not fast enough though. If the 2 players of Japan can hold this, could still be their point. The map is slowing down a little bit. 70k score of Brazil, and Otavio finds a break. And with Otavio breaking, this should be it. This should be the map. Japan, another break point. There's just no way. 4 breakpoints in a row, back to back to back to back. It's Yabayaju and Miski holding onto this one. Miski, redemption arc from the map before, was the only one to break there, but FC's this one. Bringing the breakpoint home to Japan. And now it's 2-2. Also, nice accuracy from Braya, 977,000 FC. Like that's insane. But combo is king. Miski and Yabaya really displaying that. And that makes it 2-2. So far we have yo, this map pool scene should be switched, man. How can blue only win the left side and red only win the right side? That's wrong. Let's see how this continues though. 2-2 now. 3 maps remaining for both these teams to potentially win this match. It's a best of 5 situation now. We went down from 9 to 7 to now a best of 5. And it's going to be the Fremont 2 from Japan. Is it this time though? Fremont 2. Is it time? Can Japan bring home their first own map victory? It's a legendary map. It's the Peggies. It's Neverland. You know this map. You have played this as a Nomad 1 before. But have you played it as a Fremont 2? Japan, I don't know if they need this, but they want this. They want this. Something to at least get some confidence in for your own map picks, because so far, both of these captains are just imposters. Really just picking for the other team. Alright, never FC with the confidence, not letting their team down. That's the type of stuff we want to see. Let's have a look at what the mods will look like. So this is Fremont 2. Easy multiplayer will be a bit lower naturally. So Braya might still go with the easy, because technically speaking Fremont 2 is usually easier on easy. It's only a 1.8 score multiplayer. You might see Brazil with more hiddens now. Because of the Japan hidden 2 ban, I expect Brazil to do really good on hidden. And Brazil is just overmodding the shit out of this. They got 2 hard rocks, 1 hidden and 1 easy hidden on Briar. Briar going all out. Easy hidden is a 2 times multiplier. And then Japan got the hard rock, the hidden hard rock. The usual stuff you might see on this type of map. The one thing that's terrifying for Japan though is going with modded maps, you don't really have good accuracy. You have not shown good accuracy throughout this whole match. So picking hard rocks is a very weird choice. But let's see, they have been combo gaming Brazil so far and getting the wins that way. Might happen the same again here. So far Brazil is leading with the easy hidden multiplier 2 times. But it's very close. Let's see, first KI, first jump section of the 3mods 2. The anti-mod map coming to shine here. Never FC is never FCing, just like the name says. No one else finds a breakdown in this KI section. But no, Shikomi does! Right at the end of the KI. And it's now the hard rock traded against the hidden hard rock. Japan is still not in the lead though. It's all Brazil with leading on like 50k score difference. Alright, this is now a down section. You have a lot of time now to build some combos, get some dangerous combos up, and there are quite a few. Let's see if anyone will lose their combo on the KI section. Briar still on with the FC on the hidden, easy 98%. Miski on the hidden, also 98%, climbing to the 99% FC now. Doing really good stuff for Japan. Hypervis is matching that, so a little bit less accuracy on 97. And then you got Otavio and Yaiba, both with the hard rocks against each other. Otavio with the better accuracy, getting a little bit more score. And score difference is now on the side of Japan. It's like 30k in favor of Japan. So far it's going really well for Japan. Though one break can break all of their hearts. And there's one more PI section, one more shitness section you can miss on. Let's see if they do. If there's no breaks, they will probably go through, win the first map, but never have see breaks again. And now it's up to Brazil. Can they hold the combos? Can they get this one back over on their side? It is on their side now. It's very close. The 2 times score, the multiplier on Briar is paying off big time. Still on a 99% FC. Still holding that combo. And that is going to be another break point. It's a bit heartbreaking. But with that 500k now cross, Briar has 1.3 million score. Which is crazy. And that's around like what, 100k score difference for Brazil or something like that. So yeah, Brazil leads 3-2 now. I think Brazil wins. I think the score difference is like what, 100k or something. Yeah, it is 100k. Alright, let's go to the actual scene. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's see. Do we just go to tiebreaker like this? Like, what is actually going on? Or can Brazil finally win something on their own? They have the hidden one. They might as well just pick it. Let's see. I don't know. At this point, these captains, I don't know if they're doing a good job or a horrible job, but it looks like a pretty horrible job. Man, let's see, can Brazil finally win their own map? Is this the time that we don't get a break point in this match? It's also a pretty banger map. The Money Sounds team always has some banger maps on Oster. You can never go wrong putting one of those maps. Or one map of those, of that artist. But we have seen how No Mod 4 wins. Japan, they are ready for this. They could just eat this one up as well. We shall see how this goes. Maybe this time it's going the way that it's actually meant to be. But so far this match has just been wrong. And maybe this one will continue the trend of this match so far. We are seeing, I don't know if we have seen Yuiga Hammer, or maybe on the first map. Maybe on the early maps, but not recently. So let's see how everyone will do on this map. It's the first hidden pick. And it's the second modded pick actually. Like only DT2 has been picked before as a modded pick. I don't count free mods as modded. Now everyone is forced on the hidden. Let's see how these teams will do in this. Map is also not very long, it's only 1 minute and 55, it's below 2 minutes. Yuiga Hammer not having a great time on this. This map plays fairly similar to the No Mod 4. Miski finds a break too though. And now that gives Brazil a big lead early on. The quarter is played, the intro section is over, and Brazil has 3 FCs and a good recovery on Hypervis with a very early break. Japan still has 2 FCs, but if they want to secure another break point here, they need to see some breaks from Brazil. Starking finds a break. There's 1 break they needed, but they need to see more, and it's not coming their way. Brazil, this is finally time. Can they lock in on their map? 99.7% on Otavio, 99.5% on Briar, 98% on Hypervis. All of them outscoring accuracy wise all of the Japanese players except for Yaibaya. The map is coming to in close. It's almost 400,000 score difference. Even if Brazil breaks, I don't think there's any way to come back for Japan. So this should be their point now. Their protect is paying off. We are finally seeing a team winning their own pick. Only took us 6 maps to get there.
Thank you for playing.
1 million score on Briar, 1 million score on Otavio. Damn, what is the average score on these players, man? I swear these players are playing insane. It's low star rating, but still. The consistency to get 900k scores on every map is top level. So yeah, that's now Brazil up 4-2 on Japan. Let's see what Japan has for us now. What do they have? Because they need to win 2 maps now to force a tiebreaker. They need something now. They have lost every single map they have picked. Nothing has gone their way. And they are going to No Mod 2. A map I have mentioned earlier I thought they might pick Nomad 2 instead of the DT2 earlier. They did end up picking the Protect. Lost. Now, Nomad 2. Hopefully they don't lose, because that would mean the end of this match. This is a fairly popular stream map, at least tournament-wise. I've seen this map getting pulled quite a few times. The highest, some players might be familiar with this one, is 185 BPM streams. It's 2.5 minutes only. So let's see how this one goes. OD is not very high, so we can expect high accuracies if you are a tapping player. Let's see if these players are tapping players though. According to the qualifier stats, Japan is not a very great tapping team, especially compared to Brazil, making this choice a little bit questionable. But what I can see here, being a strategy, is that they just pray that Brazil finds a break, and maybe 4 or 3 AFC does that on their own. We shall see. This is a little bit different than DT2. This is a way more consistent tapping. Alright, we shall see how this goes. 4-2 for Brazil. If they win this, if they get a breakpoint here, this will be their match win. But Japan, they don't want this to happen. Not starting really great though. Miski with an early break. Shiomano with a lot of accuracy drops on the intro. It's fine, it's alright. Still only the start of the map, and now they need to see some breaks or difficulties on the Brazilian side. This is what they're gambling on. But Brazil looks really solid so far. Maybe on these jumps there can be a break. But Jotampa with 99% FC, Otavio with 99%, Darking with 99%, and Shikomi on 98, doing really well. Yabayas on the SS, I was holding the SS, but broke the SS. Now Miski with really good recovery, only 50,000 score difference between these two teams. We are going at halfway of the map now. And Japan is waiting for the mail of a break on the Brazilian side. Everyone is doing really good on these. Accuracies on every player is very high, except for Shiomano with the early accuracy breaks or accuracy drops. Now this is the point where you want to see some breaks. At least one could make this map possible. 90,000 score difference. Any jump breaks. Any jump breaks. Any over aim, any under aim, there's nothing. Is the gamble not paying off? Japan, is this the end? Can Brazil pull this off? A breakpoint? It is. It's the breakpoint at the end of the match. 3.8 million to 3.7 million. Only 70k score difference. This is the gamble that didn't pay off. Unfortunate for Japan, they are going out on 3 losses in this group match. Or it's the second loss, sorry. Brazil is going with 3 wins. That way around. Japan still has 1 more match. They got still 1 more to win or lose. Depends on them. GG's well played, both teams. Wishing Japan all the luck on their next match, which they have today actually. Maybe like in a couple hours or something, I don't know. We shall see. Wait, hold on, I can actually have a quick look. Where is this? Where's the group stage? Bracket schedule. I can have a look. Japan is playing in 3 minutes. Oh wait, what? Okay. Well, we are back in 3 minutes for Japan's next match. Good luck to them there. Well done from Brazil, getting top or basically securing top of the group. Good job on them. Congrats on winning. Goodbye everyone, thank you for watching. And we shall see you in a couple of minutes with the next few matches. Goodbye.